Hello, Visita, right here. I'm Ayub Her Pracoyo from ENFEGP class E, English for specific purpose. For final exam, want to explain about games, and this is related to Jane McGonagall presentation on TED Talks. Yeah, she said that playing games can help humans solve social problems that they are facing. So, am I agree to her? Actually, yes, because I'm a gamer. I'm agree 100% with her because I have many experience in game and I waste a lot of time because of games. So let's begin my explaining about this. Why I agree. So when we see Jane McGonagall point, there is some point that she explained that makes game useful for our life. So the first point is the urgent optimism. So every gamer can feel that things. What is that? Urgent optimism is when they are seeing mission, when they're seeing problems that just happens in the game. Yeah, they are optimists. They are pretty optimistic to finish it. Why? Because there are reward system and there are also a good feedback system that happen in games. So they are still optimism to that reward and they want to get progress. They want to struggle on it. They want to finish it well. They want to complete the game with acute completion like that. So it is like achievement and game very proud of it. So yeah, it makes their urgent optimism become bigger and makes them want to struggle in game. So if we relate it to in real life, it is very useful if we take it philosophically. Yeah. For the second point is social fabric. Yeah, why? Because we can see from the games, if we play multiplayer games, yeah, we take collaborative things with our friends. We we approach every part of the game with collaborative things. Yeah, it's like we can share our knowledge about this game with our friends when we want to finish some mission. So there are also a good perspective about social side of the game because when we work together and make collaborative knowledge about the game, we can finish it well. And when it goes to the finish, when we goes to finish the game and we win, and epic collaborative win, well, that's feel like wow. And the social we get the social and we can get also the win that feedback. Wow, it feels like wow, we finish together as a team, and that's make a good game is, yeah, when we feel together and finish together in a kind of social and make a collaborative idea or collaborative strategy. That's a cool way and it is related to life also. And the third point is blissful productivity. If we see game, maybe it just waste of time. Many people just think it is waste of time. It is useless. Oh, it's not. We can say it is a blissful productivity. Why? We can see it as productivity. Why? We can still maintain our mind, or we can practice our way of thinking, our mind. We want to sharpening our mind. We want to be smarter. Game has the answer. So just don't get too much negative thinking about it because yeah, game also have the productivity side. It can increase your brain also. Many games, yeah, it teach a lot about the way of thinking, the way of how to solve problems. So don't be scared of the negative side. Just control your time management. That's the important thing. And there's also epic meaning. Every game just written with heart. Every game maker just make a good script, a very clever script, and they make it by themselves. They want to make a great game, and they make that design concept very well. So when we think about game, there are a lot of epic meaning inside there. If you want to think deeper, game is philosophic enough if we want to get that part. So yeah, it is related to life again. So just get the meaning and be philosophic. If we solve these problems, just relate it to life. So you can connect it. Connecting the dots is very important in this life. You can get it from games. And the last thing is super empowered, hopeful individual. Yeah, it's like urgent optimism. Yeah, every person in games want to reach achievement and want to get reward or achievement. So they are really hopeful to struggle everything to complete that game. Yeah, yeah, that's five mindset that gamer gets when they can think enough about game, when they can get that philosophic thing. So game is not bad enough for us actually. And how people can get that meaning. How I think every person who playing the games must take every meaning of every step of it. Yeah, it's like a journey. When we are in game, it's like a journey. So there are a lot of problems that we can face and we want to finish, but there are also we fight it one by one, and we finish it one by one. Yeah, just see it as a process, like a journey in life. So that's the important things, and see it like you're solving real life problems. You think you like solving real life problems. That's how I think. And it helps me a lot when I try to think about the philosophic things, to to keep playing games on mindfulness. Yeah, like that, and that makes you smarter. And what kind of game that can help our mind becomes better? I think I cannot reference any title of game, but I have any genre that maybe can help us, or any category that maybe can help us to improve our you know mind. Yeah, especially for strategy game. Yeah, it helps you a lot to think more, and you can visualize your life problems also because of games. That's what I get right now. And you can also sharpening your mind with multiplayer strategy. It is collaborative, but it also strategy. And we have action games also that train about or practice you about motoric system. Then in the action games there's a lot of things like you must defend, you must escape, you must attack at the same time. It's like you have your own reflect, and you must be more agile in that game. So if you want to get more motoric system and increase your motoric system, just play action game. And also mystery game makes you more think, and business game and other games. And actually everyone can experience the various meaningful games, and they have their own experience. And when I'm seeing and remember my childhood, when I get on my elementary school until my junior high school, I feel like when I feel like the role of that moment when I play games so much, it just makes my brain better, you know. It makes my thinking become smarter when I realize and remember it. So I'm no longer disappointed about my wasting time because of game. If I think again to backward, because I see it train myself so hard. So I can get many things from game. Yeah, I get the point like oh the first thing is I'm more proficient in tactical terms, you know, tactical terms, because I like action games. I like, yeah, you know, action games that like playing guns and shoot each other like that. Yeah, because it increased my hand or my fingers, motoric system and coordination. It occurred better automatically according to tactical step that I want. So it is connected to my intuitive, and I became better on my coordinator, on my mind coordinator like that. I feel like that because of game. And actually I'm become more imaginative in solving problem until now, because it is related to game. Yeah, game give us visual aid to solve problems, and oh, it automatically makes my mind was easily to think imaginative to solve that kind of problems. So just makes my mind a little bit more, you know, explore like that. And next thing is there is also struggle about consistency in the game. If you want to finish the game and goes deeper and know the game better, yeah, we must get consistency to this game. So it is useful too much as if I take that philosophy, I feel like if I want to know a skill or I want to master a skill in real life, I just need that kind of consistency and just be struggle in that metric. So just keep doing it, and I can get it also when I play music. I can get to that virtuoso because of my consistency, and I take that from game. So what? That's how I think. So that's cool enough when I think about game, and that requires consistency. It makes me a lot until now, that game's journey, and I still want to play game to get that meaning. There's a lot of good games, a lot of good story, but until now it is improved with that visual that becomes better. And wow, I feel wow with game industry, and I want to keep supporting game industry because I'm thanks a lot with that. It increased my way of thinking until now, and that's what I feel about game and my perspective right now. And thank you for listening to this, you know, explaining, and see you again. Thank you.